In the moribund days of the Soviets' association, Russians utilized humor to flee the dismal fact of economical stasis, meal shortages, and length queues. Policy feuilleton flourished on TV in the shape of rubber latex puppets for the 1990s, but it was rapidly slapped downward while Vladimir Putin came to force. In present Russia, wherever the print is substantially controllable by the Kremlin and its allies, down there is slight chamber for true policy humor, except it is utilized to reject the accuse of the by the government. Humor and deride were a key portion of Moscow's answer, while the UK told it was very potential how Russia was over the poison of ex-Spicer Hay Skripal and his child, Yulia, in Salisbury. Ruski officials and print figures include with tested to rotate the British sentence very potential in a derisive catchphrase how implies Russia is creature accused for all in the flimsiest of testimony. They include recruited a band of famous figures of British publication, such as Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot and Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes, to deride UK concoction of Ruski participation in the poison that they renounce as unreasonable. Ancient Roman Dobrokhoutov, whose investigation website The Inside was implicated in exhibiting one of the two poison suspects, Anatoly Chepiga, says such a ridicule is a shape of trolling intended to intentionally reduce the standard of debate. On in-plot theories and deceptive narratives, he argues, the type of tactics urged to sow question. The outcome is how lot will look TV and solve down there is no way of very receive to the lower of which happened. In some speech, he says, not one is a wholly, true does not already exist. Web audiences are as well a key goal for the method. One cheat job advertisement joked how the GRU was looking for employees for its cyber attack division, chemistry arms division, and pole meddling block. Down there is no requirement to use, we will discover you ourselves. Russia's go-to with humor to impact its campaigns is a comparatively latter event. While Vladimir Putin came to force in 2000, one of the at first human loss was famous TV satiric Shokukli, puppets, that had often had a go at the new CEO. TV is the major resource of data for largest Russians, and humor was slowly replaced in non-political or sanitized jokes how thoroughly escape critical Mr. Putin or his internal round. Largest sitcom programs on Ruski country TV these days are painkiller sphere that each do not concern on policy subject area, or straight humor at the Kremlin's perceivable enemies overseas. If the CEO is aforementioned, it is in flatter regulation, time West leaders and institutions are equitable play. Get Russia's top massive appeal TV sitcom Shah, KVN. They include driven the humor within, says writer Peter Pomerantsev, who oneself skilled the planet of the Ruski TV manufacturer. Time humor was one day a risk to their Soviets predecessors, the Kremlin has now rotated it to their benefit. It's not a excellent serious mode, they do things in a type of grin and occasionally fair in a smiling. It's a framework how allows for a specific sum of humor, it's not postal-faced all.